on my hair. Oh, what is this? What is this nonsense? I even did my hair today. Whatever. Hi, welcome back to Real Talk Tuesday. So anyway, I was reviewing the topics that I was given 2 weeks ago, and I decided to just pick one and go for it. And the topic I decided to pick is, what does the American dream mean to me? So, naturally, being the researcher that I am, I decided to look up, what is the American dream? I'm just kidding, I'm not really talking. So when I was looking up what is the American dream, I pay no attention to the back. That is from years and years ago, and I don't even understand what it means. The ideal by which equality of opportunity is available to any American, allowing the highest aspirations and goals to be achieved. Now, the belief that anyone, regardless of where they were born or class they were born into, can attain their own version of success in a society where upward mobility is possible for anyone. That's nice. Okay, moving on. So the American dream, to me, I guess it's more like what it is now. Because what it was then was kind of just like, doing everything all at once and having it all and whatever. But I like the American dream now, where you can be born anywhere, or you can come from whatever class that you're born into and just be who you want to be successful. Even if you were born from literally nothing in the back of a van or something because your mom and or dad or whoever were too poor to have you in a hospital or at home or whatever. Or you can be the CEO's son and you can still end up in poverty, you know what I mean? That's clearly not the American dream, but you know what I mean. The American dream really is just being able to come from anywhere in the world, from any possible scenario, and living your dream. That's what it means to me. Even someone from China or Israel or India or something, they can come here, and they could come here seeking refuge, or maybe just come here for vacation and realize, hey, I really like it there. They could be super rich, they could be super poor, they could be middle class, they could be like, don't really feel like doing anything, and then just realize, I'm gonna do something more with my life, be living comfortably, and then not want to live comfortably anymore, and then just decide, I'm gonna make a switch, and I'm going to be the best version of myself that I could possibly be. That is the American dream to me. And apparently it's the American dream now, and I like that. I do. I think that's great. I think it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspirational. And I can imagine it being very rewarding as well. Of course, I wouldn't say I'm living the American dream right now. I mean, yeah, married with a child and everything, that is wonderful. but I'm also living with my parents in their basement, doing their dishes. So, there is that. But Colorado's so expensive now. They keep legalizing things, and so people keep moving here, and it's just like, I want my Colorado back. I miss it. I miss when there was like nobody here because no one wanted to live at this high of an altitude, but now everyone wants to live at the high altitude. Nah, get out of here. Sorry, getting off topic. So I suppose you're wondering, what's my American dream? Well, my American dream, besides being a freaking awesome mom, you know, and freaking awesome wife and freaking awesome human, is I want eventually, hopefully, if I could make it work, I want to have my own studio, my own music studio. And not like the kind of studio where it's just people coming and recording themselves, not just famous people singing, but like, you know, because there's sometimes, I've known people that have wanted to record themselves singing something for their mom for Mother's Day. Or like, whenever I was in choir, we were trying to find a place to record ourselves so we can send it into different places to be like, hey, this is how great of a choir we are. And there were just also times where like, for church and stuff, some churches have places that they can record in church because it's, you know, a cathedral and it's like really echoey and beautiful in there. But sometimes if you want to have a great recording, you don't want to have so much echo. You want it to be a little bit more muffled. And it's sometimes churches can be overbooked and everything. So yes, dear. You want to help me with dishes? Yeah. Okay, hold on. That's her American dream, is to help mommy do whatever she's doing. Anyway, this studio, it's partly going to be because of that, or partly going to be because of that. It's going to include that option for people, but it's also going to be a place where people can rent out rooms and give private voice lessons, or private instrument lessons, you know what I mean? In case people like they don't have like a house or a piano or something, or it's just a place to go to practice. It can also be a place for different choirs to sing. Baby cakes, you are stressing me out. And that's really what it is. I really have to pee. Fix my hair. I hope that's better. So I was talking about like how this place, or what the purpose of this place would be. I had a name for what I would want to call it, but I forgot what that name was. Clearly it wasn't that great if I couldn't remember it. No, I remember now. I was thinking I could name it like Musically Inclined. How cute is that? I don't know. I think it's cute. You might not. But, I mean, to achieve this to me is an American dream. I have to go to college, obviously, major in music education. And I'd probably have to major in business, which is not really my cup of tea. But I'd have to do that unless I had like a business partner. Will you knock it off? Quit pouring the water in my sink. So that is the only downside about this dream, which is kind of what makes it seem less realistic for me. Just because me and business and me and money and knowing when I can and can't, when I can and when I can't take risks and stuff like that. So it's just, I don't know. Part of that dream also is because, you know, I want her to have a bright future. And I know that she would have a very bright future if, like, I was a successful entrepreneur, had my own business, everything, and she saw how hard of a worker her mom is and wanted to be like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind being little rich, and not because I just want to be rich, but because I'm the kind of person where if I had lots of money, I would regularly give to like charities and homeless shelters and orphanages, and I do actually want to adopt when I am more financially stable. And I don't want to adopt like babies and everything. I want to adopt like teenagers, you know, the kids that don't normally get adopted, that don't have a home, the ones that are more likely to be on the streets in the future and like off selling drugs or something. He's saying hi. That's the kind of person I am. I want to like prevent as many people from having a bad future as I can, you know what I mean? But I'm not financially stable enough. Plus, I would probably be wanting... that's dirty still. That's dirty. That's dirty. Okay, all this stuff is dirty. That stuff is clean. You mess with that, please. Goodness gracious. I'd probably be more ready for all of that by the time she's a teenager anyway. I just want as many people to have as much of a chance for a bright future as possible, you know. My heart is too big, I already know it. My heart's too big for my itty bitty body, my itty bitty future, my itty bitty, I don't know, I'm just itty bitty. And I don't mean literally, physically, it's too big, it's a normal size, obviously. I would have lots of health problems if my heart was too big for my body. We're not getting into that right now. I don't know where else I want to go with this. Just talk about the American dream, talk about what it means to me, talk about what I want to do with it, what my American dream is. I had another point that I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it was. Apparently it was pointless. I'm so funny. Basically what I was saying though was that I want to have a bright future. I want her to see me be a strong, independent woman, even if I'm not a strong, independent, even if I'm not independent, you know what I mean? I want her to see that I can be independent. I can be, like, that I know that I could do it by myself if I needed to, but that I'm choosing not to, or that I want to have someone else there, or that I have someone that is strengthening me like I'm strengthening him, you know what I mean? Like, I want her to see that. I don't want her to feel like she has to rely on a man to keep her stable. I want her to know that the whole point of being independently strong is to be able to take care of yourself. Not, because anything can happen, you know what I mean? Literally anything can happen. Like, you could walk down the street and get hit by a bus, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden she's without a parent. And I want her to know that even without a parent, or the parent that's still sticking around can, in fact, stick around and doesn't have to find somebody else to take care of her. That's what I want to teach her. I want her to see what a strong mom looks like. Not a naive, dependent on other people mom looks like. That's my American dream. Is having the future, the bright future I want for myself and for my daughter and other future potential children. So I do want more children. I mean, I don't really like the whole prospect of getting pregnant again. I liked giving birth, I even despite all the struggles and the contractions and how stressful labor was and everything, I just enjoyed all of it. I really did. In the moment, it was really I was really anxious and everything, but when I finally got it to a point to where I could handle it, and then right at the very end, it was great. But I hated pregnancy, so I don't ever want to be pregnant again, but I want to have another baby. It's really weird. It's really weird. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Talking about nothing. Talking about another topic that I should probably save for the future. Okay, I'm gonna end this video right here instead of upstairs where I was washing dishes, because one, my brother came up and was spending some time with me, and then I spilled water on my shirt and it's really cold, so I need to put a new shirt on. Anyway, so comment below what you guys think of that topic, of that video. If you agree with me, if you disagree, what are your thoughts? I'd like to hear them. Also, if you have any specific topics that you'd like me to talk about, please comment below what you think. Give this thumb a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel if you want. No pressure. This is just for fun. So yeah, I will catch you guys on the next video.